Hi everybody, it's Michelle with Mickey Doo's Creations, and I have another journal I'd like to share with you today. I hope everybody had a happy holiday season, and so let's dig in. So what I have here, it's a hardback journal. It's actually a Reader's Digest book. The measurements are 8 by 5.5 and a 2-inch spine. I have corners, brass corners, and it is held together with a Tim Holtz hitch post here and a nice little ribbon. And then we have a crochet doily and then another doily. I have a burlap flower with some gauze and a pink flower with a itty bitty bitty flat back pearl. And then on the spine, I have 2 of the pink rosettes. And then I have it lined with some paper. I can't remember the specific paper, but I will find out what it is and put it in the description box. And this is Love is Chic, or Chic, by Ephemeras Garden. So what we have in here, I have used 2 different kinds of ink. One is Vintage Photo by Tim Holtz, and then Close to My Heart, and this is Cranberry. And there is all of the punches in here are from Martha Stewart. Then I have the bags that are in here and the embellishments. If they don't come from the kit, they came from a Junk That Treasures. And again, I'll link all of Sarah's information below, as well as Ephemera's Garden. Okay, so we have, here is a little itty bitty doily, and that actually came from Stamp It Up. And then we have a little book plate here. And there's 3 signatures, and there is 42 pages in each signature. And then here is, you can barely see it, but it's How Do I Love Thee, the poem. And then we have, of course, my signatures. I love to embellish and layer and layer and layer some more. So we have an ATC card that I made into a tuck spot. And then here is part of the ephemera that came from the kit. It's the whole alphabet, and I went ahead and backed it with book page and used Fisker scissors. And then I inked all of the edges. Then the word believe. And then there is ribbon behind, a butterfly, blue gauze. And I believe that the words that you will see throughout here, I belong to a group called Junk Journal Junkies, and they have some freebies on there sometimes. And I believe that that is from one of the crafters that they'll give to us. They'll put freebies on there. And so I believe that that is where those came from. So I have an envelope here. And another little card. And then here's one of the tags. It says love. And then I have a Martha Stewart corner punch. A burgundy bow. And then inked it. So this is a perfect kit for those that like shabby chic. It's definitely shabby chic-ish. You and me, and I have it layered with some pink gauze. And then here is another little ephemera card. Coffee stained page. And then again, Martha Stewart doily punch. And then I made a pocket into it. And then we have P. And then here's two different kinds of, we have pink ribbon and then some crocheted ribbon. And another little pretty card or a tag and flat back pearl. And then here is a tsunami rose flower. And then the word dream. And I made a banner using some corrugated paper. And then a little bit of ribbon. And then here is, I used an embossing. It's a little bit of flowers and some greenery. Of course, you can't really see the greenery because it's not green, but just the indents of the different types of leaves. And I used a little bit of washi tape and held that together. So you have one of the little file cards. And then here is a heart stamped with love. Coffee stained. And here is a little card. I don't know what you want to call them. When we were kids. What are their words? Oh my goodness, I feel like Rita right now. I love you, Rita. She goes tongue-tied. I go tongue-tied too. But I know that this card, my girlfriend Paula Lemon from Bloom and Sticks Creations, she gave me those. And then again, another one of the little tags or banners backed with book page, postcard. And then here's one of the other words, cherish. And I have it layered with blue gauze and pink gauze. And then we have a little tuck spot right here. And then here's a heart. And then this is a pocket that I made using one of Patricia V's. And I'll link her information in the description box as well. And then I have little flowers. And then a crocheted flower, crocheted heart. And then here's one of the tags. And then here's another ephemera. And my apologies. I don't know where this the shadow is coming from. It used to not have a shadow. I'm going to pause real quick and figure it out. Okay, well, I turn on another light. I hope that is better. And then one of the cute little girls that's in here, I have her backed with some blue gauze. Another ephemera that says cherish. And then we have a key, and it's backed with some coffee stain gauze. And then a couple index card, Martha Stewart corner punch, coffee stained, and then a stamp that looks kind of like a postal, says just because. And then another ephemera card. Okay, another stamp. And then another pocket. A little heart with a bow that I made using a fork. Happiness. And then I layered it with some pink ribbon. And then a couple of the tags. A couple flat back pearls. And then a Martha Stewart punch. And another pocket. Journey. Heart. Little itty bitty butterfly that came from Rita. And then a couple of the ephemeras. And then J. And then I have some buttons and some ribbon. And again, the majority of the ribbon is from a Junk That Treasures. And then a little tuck spot in the card. And then here is, I went ahead and I believe it's a Tim Holtz emboss. It's a doily. And I put some blue gauze and I cut out a heart using pattern paper. And then a little flower, a little embellishment. Spread your wings, soar. Another pocket, or a little tuck spot. True love, little birdie birdies. 3 different color ribbons. And then another heart, that's part of the kit. And backed with, I have it layered with some lace. Then a butterfly stamp. And then I made a little booklet. Coffee stain, or not coffee stained it, but I stained it with a vintage photo. And this is part of the page that I went ahead and cut it and made some little pockets. And then a corrugated heart, another one of the burlap flowers, layered with another part of a doily that I cut, and then flat back pearl. And then here's a couple of the tags. Went ahead and layered some gauze behind it, a little bit of ribbon, flat back pearl, and then another little tuck spot. So this is love. And then here's a little tuck spot there. And then this word says faith. It has a couple different butterflies layered with some purplish gauze. Then there's blue gauze. And a little tag there. And then another one. And then a couple more of the ephemera cards. I loved this kit. One of my favorites. And then we have another pocket here. Some lace. Different colored washi tape with some flowers. Layered doilies I just went ahead and cut. And put another flower. And then a couple more tags. And this one has a little flower button, pink. Oops. A little pocket here. And then a couple ephemera cards. And my apologies for my doggins. My one dog just loves to follow me everywhere I go. Huh, Graham? All right, and then another bag, card, corrugated heart, layered with some red ribbon, blue ribbon, a little bit of butterfly, flat back pearl. Say that 5 times real fast. Okay, and then create, and I layered it with some blue corrugated paper, and I believe I got the paper at Joann's, and then a small little crocheted flower with a rosette, and it looks like a little, kind of like a little clipboard flap, and I have some lace layered underneath it. I don't know what you call it, but the thing that holds it together, I think that was pretty cute. Another pocket. Sometimes the little things take up the most room in your heart. And then I used part of the corner of the bag for a little tuck spot there. Butterfly and some pink gauze. Stenciled on the envelope. Copy. Here we go. Part of the ephemera. It's layered. Got a heart, little tag. Here's a pocket. And it's butterfly. Devotion. And then I used some rosettes. These rosettes I bought from Sue Klein. She is also on, I think it's Junk Journal Junkie's Boutique. I purchased some things from her, and these were some of them. And then another little tag, or a banner tuck spot, pocket, and love. And then here is a heart and key die cut. It's, I believe, a Tim Holtz. And then love, layered with some lace behind it. And then here's one of the little spools, or the tag. I wrapped some twine around it. And then some tags. And I tried my hand at some sewing material. This little index card, copy stained. And then here is another embossed with different birdhouses and little birdies. Another little pocket. And then here is an itty bitty envelope. It's a little die I have. Could be a spellbinders, I'm not sure. And then a little belly band. Another tag. A burlap heart layered with a little, the inner side circle of a doily. And then here is some paper that I stapled and put in here. Tuck that underneath there. This is what takes so much time with the video, is putting these back in here. I don't want to rip it. All right, we're going to just set it right there. I'll get better at these videos, I promise. You will find laughter and sadness when you follow your heart. Another little ephemera, little pocket. A couple of different tags. A napkin that I Mod Podged onto here. And then here's another little envelope. And then this comes out, the little paper, little letter. And then some tags. And then here's a little tuck spot. And a little tuck spot there. Bigger card. Again, I cut one of the pages and made the pockets. Martha Stewart corner punch. This is pretty chunky monkey. You could do some journaling in it or use the tags and journal. Otherwise, it can go on your shelf and just be a purdy. And then here's another little tuck spot. Another one of the little clipboard tags. Cherish. And then here is some green or seafoam looking leaves. And I got that from a Junk That Treasures. And here are some little mason jars. I believe those are from Tsunami Rose. Another banner. Little dress. Another little tuck spot there. Cut it at an angle. And then here's a mason jar. And I cannot remember how to pronounce her store, but I will. I want to say Jamal, but I'm probably destroying it. So I will put that information in the description box. And then I embossed some Paris letters. And then some more denim rosettes, another file folder. Here's a tag. Another tag with a little wooden heart I glued on there. And then I have a stamp of a pretty little girl. And this stamp I bought from Dreams, etc. On her website. You'll have to go to her website, but I'll put her link in there as well. And then crocheted heart, flower. Here. Another mason jar. Shabby, shabby chic. And then here's another little corner tuck. Crocheted flower, another little flower. The other side here is a butterfly and a flat back pearl. A pink tag I stenciled. Made a pocket out of book. I embossed a butterfly. Here's a little pocket, tag. And then here is another one, and I layered some blue pearls. And then I made a pocket with book page, and I put I Mod Podge a napkin with roses on it, and then some Hobby Lobby trim right here, some gauze, 2 different flowers layered, crocheted heart, and then here is a tag that I made, flowers, part of the ephemera. Another center, an ephemera card. And here is an envelope you can use, and it's tied with a little bit of twine. Another coffee stained page, Martha Stewart doily. So you can do some writing. Then another little bag. There is the inners of a doily layered with some gauze, coffee stained gauze, blue gauze, or cheesecloth. I always call it gauze, but it's cheesecloth. My apologies. And then I made a bow out of lace ribbon, flat back pearl, cute little girl, and then another little vintage mason jar. Okay. And here's another little pocket. And then a couple little tags. I always say, take some tags out of it. Put it in another journal if it's too chunky for you. And then here is a book plate that is part of the ephemera kit. And I put some flat back pearls there. And then here is a heart-shaped doily, coffee stained. And then here is an old library book pouch. And this one came from Rita. And you can also buy some blank ones on a Junk That Treasures. Okay. And then create, button, and then a couple tags, a little pocket, and then another little pocket, part of it there, and then another little envelope, mason jar, 2 different color pink bows, or 1 bow with 2 different color pink ribbons, and then another heart out of burlap, couple different colored cheesecloth, and then I have some eyelash trim behind it, and a pink flower with a little pearl, and then another little pocket I made, and then there's a button, and I sewed on there, And I Mod Podge another napkin. And then there you have it. So again, it's a Chunky Monkey. This journal is for sale. I will put my information in the description box as well. So I do thank you all very much for watching my video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, maybe you can leave a comment of why you didn't care for it. I'm always open to learning how to do more. And again, if you're not a subscriber and you'd like to be, go ahead and click the appropriate box or button. I can always use the support. And God bless everybody, and thank you again for watching.